up, guys? Hey, an article was brought to my attention, and I think it's time that we redirect misdirection. Okay. Stick around if you want to find out exactly what I mean by that. It is really time that we redirect crypto misdirection. Look forward to hearing from you guys. And as always, before we get started, cue my guy Indigo Saint. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Indigo Saint in the building. Blackrue investing. Let's go.
Who's this producer? Best believe I was Blackrue investing. With your money, you ain't gotta be guessing. Profits is what we manifested. So we binge on that Blackrue investing. Best believe I was Blackrue investing. Got course in this race, we ain't resting. We got stocks, we got crypto with a blessing. So thank God for that Blackrue investing. Best believe I was Blackrue investing.
Hey guys, what's going on? What's up, crypto warriors? What is up, Blackrue crew? First of all, I want to acknowledge something. I didn't realize the last time I'd gone live or had a video posted was May 4th. I really don't be without my viewers for that long, so things are a little hectic. We do have the Telegram, which, I was communicating with people in the Telegram, but I just want to let y'all know I appreciate y'all. And I'll try not to let it be that long next time. But definitely be sure to come over and sign up for the Telegram, be a part of the community. Yeah, we love and appreciate every one of you guys. And as my guy Anton Daniel says, I appreciate y'all rocking with me. I really do. Let's go ahead and see who we got in the chat. What is up, Cryptwork? Let's go ahead and get started here a little bit. Um, very exciting show, especially when I saw this article and I saw different like crypto content people talking about this article and kind of like supporting it. I was like, what the hell? What the heck is going on out here? Okay. Let me go ahead and share my screen. So we'll just get right into it, not play around. Um, okay, they changed their interface a little bit on here, so I'm not sure how this is showing up. Okay, let's do that. There we go. So Forbes unveiled, and I think this article is a little bit older. It's from March 7th, but like it just got kicked around in the cryptoverse. Like recently, they unveiled, excuse me, they unveiled a list of 20 crypto zombie chains, and they declared Ripple, XRP among them. Okay, um, let's just go ahead and list the people that they declared a zombie chain. Now, understand we're having a show about misdirection now, so understand when I read these off, we're straight. This is straight up misdirection. Okay, understand this is straight misdirection. Okay, and then we'll get into it. So, XRP, Cardano, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Internet Computer, Ethereum Classic, Stellar. Are you serious? Zombie chain. Um, Stacks, Caspa, Theta, Phantom, Monero, Arweave, Algorand, Flow, Multiverse X, which is used to be Algorand, and BSV, Mina, Tezos, and EOS. Okay. These are 20 zombie chains according to Forbes. Okay. Now, let me not get on Forbes so much because I think uh, different writers in Forbes can list different things. So it just happens to be whatever this writer, whoever this writer is from Forbes, is straight on misdirect. Okay. Because I don't know necessarily that this is for just like straight Forbes opinion. It's more the writer for Forbes' his opinion, but this is straight up misdirection, y'all. Okay. It's alive and well. It's alive and kicking out there. And I thought it was important to mention this because as a young investor, I used to this stuff like this would just really like it would send me into a panic. It's like, Forbes says this. Oh my God, it's Forbes. You know what I mean? It's Forbes. And the name Forbes would just give me, it's like they got a term for it in quote unquote conspiracy. They call them egregores, right? Something that like you've given like just the name has given you so it's so much power in it. Just like someone who's a quote unquote doctor or lawyer, if they say something like that, like automatically you're like, no, no, like trust your research, okay? Trust your research. Now, one I want to take in particular, Stellar, okay, and just completely like debunk all of this bullcrap, okay, about this being a zombie chain. But before I go into that, let me see who we got in the chat here. What's up, Casper Holstein? What is up, Trust Truth? Did I miss a comment here? Yeah, what's up, Cribs Work? What's up, Casper Holstein? Going back over people. What's up, Mr. Too Real? It's crazy. It's crazy that they would even. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Here, let me say something right quick. 1 second. Okay. All right. So let me. Okay. So first of all, we've been over a lot of times of what Stellar is doing, all the different things that Stellar is doing. But let's just do one thing here. So let's go to realworldasset.xyz. Okay. And shout out to Maximus Crypto. I know he did a spectacular show on talking about how Stellar is has a lot of real world assets on blockchain right now. Okay, so the easiest way to show you this is through realworldasset.xyz. So they have asset classes over here, and they have like tokenized private credit, U.S. Treasuries. But let's go to U.S. Treasuries, shall we? And it'll show us over here um, the amount of money tokenized on certain blockchains. Okay. So, what do you know? Stellar has $364 million tokenized on this blockchain. Yet, it's being called US Treasury money, by the way, tokenized on this blockchain, yet it's being called a zombie chain. We've already showed you guys on here also before when we've talked about Tim Draper, how Stellar has an intimate relationship with Coinbase, and that we can bring up Miro right quick, and how USDC has an intimate relationship with Stellar and Coinbase and MoneyGram. Okay, we've shown you that exists, but if I can just, I don't think I need that actually. I think I can just, okay, there we go. Knew that would be in my recent history. Coinbase integrates with USDC on Stellar. And we've also talked about how Stellar has this intimate relationship with MoneyGram, which they show down here lower in this article. And if you guys want me, and here it is, users can seamlessly exchange fiat cash for USDC on Stellar and vice versa, thanks to MoneyGram. This is the thing. This is the chain that this gentleman called a zombie. All right. And we've gone over many times with you guys how many things Ripple has going for it, how they bought a crypto exchange company, Metaco, and all of this stuff. It's just absolutely hogwash, this article, right? But in this misdirection, what it's almost doing for us, and I can show you other proof for this, what it's almost doing for us is it's telling us the things to invest in. Now, what it's going to do for a rookie or someone who's not as skilled or who hasn't done research, it's going to misdirect them. Okay. And sadly, they need to come and watch Blackrue Investing. They need to come and watch. They need to come and watch Maximus Crypto. They need to come and watch Underdog Research Channel. They need to watch Shook Focus. They need to watch NYC Network. They need to watch people like that get the real, right? But they're gonna, sadly, some of those people are gonna be misdirected, sadly. But for us, we'll know, and when we see things like this, we will fall back on our research, and we'll know that they're almost calling out to us the things we should invest in. So I know I mentioned once in the chat, I was talking to someone and I was like, okay, I almost cannot have, I cannot not have XRP in my portfolio. I can't not have quant in my portfolio. I can't not have certain ones in my portfolio. And for sure, those certain ones are XRP and XLM. I can't not have those in my portfolio. Like I'm gonna sell almost anything else but XRP and XLM. Okay, and there are a couple others, of course, like Swift. But I can't not have these in my portfolio. So when you look at all of these ones that it calls a zombie chain, they're misdirecting people who are going to give the Forbes name a lot of pull. But for us who know better, we can now know that these are things that we might want to be invested in. And I'm probably invested in a good like 10 of these myself. Um, you guys know I've talked about BSV a lot. You guys know I've talked about CASA. You guys know we've talked about Stacks, XLM. We talked about ICP. We talked about Litecoin. We talked about ADA. We've talked about XRP, right? So literally, it's kind of giving us a list of good cryptos that we can invest in, right? And I've shown you guys before how, okay, we know Monero is kind of a privacy-centric chain, but then we tracked and traced Monero to a Tim Draper, okay, via his son's portfolio, right? So we tracked and traced, it to Draper here. So I'm gonna bring this back up and remind you guys of this. I'm not gonna show you Adam Draper. We'll just go and look at the portfolio. This is Boost VC's portfolio. I might show you him later, but if we go to crypto, and we scroll down, we'll see Monero right there in that list. So, so you know, this is what it is. We've also shown you again. If we want to go more into Stellar, we've shown you how. Let's see the how Stellar and the CDC. Stellar's on an advisory committee for the CDC, along with BlackRock, along with Uniswap, along with HSBC. So like, it's crazy. It's crazy that anyone would even think that CFTC. It's crazy that anyone would ever, ever, ever think that Stellar is a zombie chain. Like you have to be like brain dead to not know that. But people don't know, you know what I mean? A lot of people only know about Bitcoin and Ethereum and maybe XRP and Solana. So this is the U.S. Commodities and Futures Trading Commission, and this happened in 2023, I believe. Yep, January 20th, 2023. And if we go look at it here, we'll see Goldman Sachs, BC, and BlackRock are also represented there, along with Uniswap as well. So, like, it's just insane. Um, but Blackrue, have we seen this before? Yes, we've seen this before. If we come over here and look at the SEC list, right? The top alleged SEC coins that were securities. Right away, we see Solana. Saw what Solana did this year. We see Toncoin. We saw what Toncoin did this year. We got some overlap here with Tron and ICP, with Cardano and ICP. So we got some overlap. Filecoin, that's another one that's on the Draper list. If we come over here, Filecoin right there. So it's absolutely crazy. But what are they again? What were they showing us? And I mentioned this when the list came out. This is almost like a list of coins we should be invested in. And it is. And you've seen what Cosmos, the ecosystem, has like really boomed this year. Algorand went down as low as 8 cents, and even it went up to 20 something cents, but even right now it's at 17, so that's still a 2x. AMP is on this list. LCX, of course, we've been talking LCX for years around here, right? So it's very few misses. Dragon Chain is also on this list. Very few misses on this list. Only ones that you can probably confirmed are saying a miss is Voyager, because of what happened to those guys. And there's Terra. And what happened to those guys? Sorry about that, guys. One more time. One more time. So sorry. Okay, so let's throw it back to the chat before we start talking about some other things. What is up, Cliff BTC? Thanks for coming through. First timer. Very much appreciated. Definitely, if it's your first time coming over, check out the links in the description. Please, I'm trying to grow out my Telegram or my Twitter. Please come and follow me on Twitter. It's at Blackrue. Also, check out our Telegram group. It's completely free, where we offer a lot of alpha in the Telegram group. And I post when I'm going live in there, or if I can't make it to a live. Talk about many different things in here: AI coins, airdrops and test nets, books, anime, health and wellness, positive man channels, conspiracy, a whole bunch of stuff. And if you want to take a step up from there, check out the Patreon. Man, the Patreon has been killing it. Let me talk about the Patreon for just a second, please. One coin that we talked about that was at $1 when we first listed it in the Patreon. Prime numbers. Look at prime numbers now. That's over a 4x right there. Started at $1 and now we here. Right? Man, just the Patreon, right? Gotta love the Patreon. But yeah, let's go back here to the chat. What's up, Shook Focus Digital? Be sure to check out Shook Focus's content. My man Shook helped us along with the Swift stuff. So many bombs he dropped. definitely check out his last video on Swift. Very great information there as well. Um, Shout out to Shook Focus. What's up, Stacking Satoshis? What's up, Esco215? What's up, Brand G? Appreciate you coming over. Appreciate you coming over. So yeah. So what are we learning about this misdirection? Let's kind of redirect it and understand that they're actually giving us lists that we should be looking out for. These, it's a high chance that some of these are going to pop off, like we've already seen with the top alleged LC SEC list, right? Toncoin, which I remember trying to invest in this in 20 cents, but I couldn't. And I guess I did know about certain things like maybe or maybe not VPNs, right? But for whatever reason, I didn't have the right one to get Toncoin. Um, but yeah, when um, it was your boy tried to get in, but like way back here, way back here. Um, but yeah, ton going, even at $1. Like look at it now, right? Seven, like before the beginning of the year, or I guess right here. Okay, so I was at $2 there to really have really done really well on this. You would have had to invest around in 2022, but it's been on the move since then. You had to think it was gonna move. It's related to Telegram. It's like Telegram's coin or whatnot. Um, just keeps going, keeps going. Total supply right now at about 5 billion. Um, it's inflationary, which is why max supply is infinity, but total supply at the moment is 5.1 billion. But yeah, alleged SEC coin, right? Another one here, LCX, Filecoin, Solana. Remember, could have had Solana at $8. Now look at it, like 14 X's later, over 14 X's later. Trying to go down here. AMP, everyone sleeps on AMP, but that's another one where low key the Winklevoss twins are behind it. That's another payment crypto that people really, really sleep on here. AMP. Of course, we know Dragon Chain. I've been talking about that. Shout out to my guy MYC Network. But yeah, like we've seen this before with these SEC coins. Okay, and now that Forbes has talked about these guys, and I don't even care what they're saying, but we can read like a little bit of what they're saying. Um, Ripples Labs is a crypto zombie. Last year, the XRP network collected only 583, and I think that's like one of those numbers that people know about, like the whatchamacallit numbers, like people like one of those esoteric numbers. But anyways, and transaction fees is virtually useless. Uh, and its token XRP continues to be actively traded, worth about $2 billion a day, but it has no purpose other than speculation. This is this is what they're saying about it, and I really hesitate to read any other things of what they're saying, and they're talking about Tezos and all of this stuff too, and we know Tezos is another Draper asset. If we go to Draper Associates, and we look at their portfolio, scroll on down to the T's here. And if you don't know who I'm talking about when I'm talking about Tim Draper, check out my past video. And if mods, Shukis, if you're in there, if you can put a link to my Draper video, Tim Draper, Crypto's Quiet King. Um, Crypto's Quiet King. That's a kind of a tongue twister there. Um, you will see and understand who Tim Draper is. He's an American billionaire, but to just stop there does not give that man an initial investor in Tesla, an initial investor in Hotmail. List goes on. But you can see here, Tezos is one of the ones he's invested in. I think he initially gave them like $2 million, or not 2 million, $200 million, like years ago, like 2016, 2017. So they've slowly been developing what they're doing. I don't know, but clearly, so they're doing something. You know what I mean? So they're doing something. Okay. Um, so yeah, and if you look at his list here, you'll see Bitcoin in here, you'll see Propi, you'll see Ethereum, you'll see Polygon. This man knows what he's doing. He has his fingers all over the crypto market. Like if you understand what just there was something that happened where with DREC where Hedera, Constellation, and Casper Labs were all teaming up, right? Um, Draper is an investor in Casper Labs. It's not shown on this one because he has multiple multiple VC firms that he does stuff with. So let's bring up Draper Gorin Home, another his VC firms, and we can go ahead and show you that he is also an investor in Casper Labs. Now, you saw the freaking things that I just showed you here, right? Um, and you saw all the things I showed you with Boost VC. Like, there's, and his son owns this one. So, like, his crypto reach just cannot be understated. Gemini, he was an initial investor in this with the Winklevoss twins. Initial investor in Coinbase, in which over here on his son's firm, they exited, but on Draper Associates, they have not exited Coinbase. So if we go up, you can see that here, Coinbase. So again, I just gave you two of the biggest changes in America, Coinbase and Gemini. He has those. I gave you Filecoin. I gave you Ethereum, Polygon. Like his reach cannot be understated. Yeah, let's go ahead and show you that he's also invested in Casper Labs too. Why don't we? Casper Labs, boom, right here. Draper going home. Also of note here, the whole big deal with Hedera and BlackRock that came up. Another one of his companies was in that, and that was Onera. So every kind of big thing that goes on, he has a finger in it. He has a finger in it. It's just insane. It's insane. That should really, really just give you so much love for Swift and what Swift and Metapath are going to do. But just so you guys know about what I'm talking about, let me bring up my Twitter so I can reference these things. And please follow me on Twitter. Like when certain things like this come up, I do go ahead and I say I repost it. And I don't always get a chance to then come and repost it in our Telegram. So definitely come follow me on Twitter because when things like this come up, I repost them. And here you go at Blackrue. I'm at Blackrue on most things. I got Blackrue the name before a lot of people did, so there's no one or anything else behind it. Um, let's see here. Okay. So I love this guy's posts. They're all always very funny. Shout out to the One on One podcast. I love his conspiracy pod. Juan's a really good guy. Does some of the best research in conspiracy land out there. Robert Mao. I did a nice interview with Robert Mao. Shout out to MYC Network for setting that up. The CEO of ArcBlock. Definitely check out my interview with him. He was very candid, very truthful. But here we are. Decentralized Recovery Alliance. Okay. So you can see basically here we are. We're excited to announce that Ripple Labs and XRP or Ripple and XRP Labs have joined Swirl DS Labs and Algorand Foundation as founding members of the Decentralized Recovery Alliance with 2-year seats on the Technical Oversight Committee providing input and governance on core alliance policies. And basically, DREC Alliance enabling mass market decentralized recovery. So they're talking about basically setting up something so people can recover funds, which which I think people are really excited about all of these different people teaming up, but people aren't really excited about the way that they want to recover. Let me put it this way. I'm trying to do this in the most PC way. So Tim Draper is involved in this because of Casper, right? Um, Now, when we think about Ledger, right? Ledger set up something with recovery that people were not happy with because it breaks the chain of custody. Basically, they can kind of like if you enable it, they can kind of go and access your crypto keys. But the reason they say they're doing that is so that like you can recover it if something happens. And guess who's an investor in Ledger? Good old Tim Draper. Like this guy's reach cannot be understated. It can't be understated. It can be understated. It cannot be understated. Sorry, I'm not enunciating. But you can see here, yeah. So Casper Labs, Algorand, another one that was called the zombie chain, right? You can see like there are other connections with Tim Draper and Algorand. We won't go over those today, but you can see this is another one that they supposedly called a zombie chain. I also have Algorand. It's in my portfolio as well. So you can see that right here, Algorand. So there we go. And what was the other one that I was mentioning? Okay, HBAR and Onera. So this is also HBAR is involved in this somewhere, I think. Oh, why is it sticking here? Okay, yeah, HBAR. Okay, yeah, HBAR is involved in this somewhere. Okay, there we go. The HBAR Foundation. So and Constellation as well. But then also HBAR. If we go down here, shout out to Stacks. Definitely check out their show. Shout out to everybody's show on Gentlemen of Crypto Network. Shout out to Stacks. Shout out to Trek with 2K. Shout out to Simon Family Investments. Shout out to Crypto and Down. Shout out to King and Zay, of course. Shout out to those guys. Shout out to my guy Dion at NYC Network. So let's go down here. Can we find that easily without? Well, a couple days ago, Hedera came out with some news with them and Onera. Let me see if I can find that just easily. Let's say H bar. I think it was H bar Arcan. No. Let's say just H bar Onera, and that should care. There we go. So this was the first one that this is the first announcement that Hedera put out, but BlackRock didn't like themselves being included that way, so HBAR changed it. But you can see their Onera, you can see their insignia, and if we go over here to Draper going home, you can see it's the exact same insignia. So again, Draper has his fingers right in everything, right? So XLR has partnered with Hedera for cross-chain interoperability. Will XLR link the Cosmos system with Hedera? Thanks, Stan. I'm sure they will. I've been high on XLR for a while. I think you might have been one of the first people to tell me about XLR. Yeah, I have XLR in my bag of tricks. I think XLR is a sleeper out there. It's definitely a sleeper. What's up, the new? What's up, Fesco? Talking about Coochie Coin. Oh, just in time for the party. How's that Coochie Coin doing? Is it still for sale and is it good? Good. 100%. Let's go. 100%. Shout out to Crypto Blood and his meme coin, Coochie Coin. The way he executed that was flawless. Straight flawless victory on that. Shout out to Crypto Blood. Definitely one of the channels I respect out here in this crypto land, right? Yes, all is well, brother. All is well. Appreciate it. What's up, Danu? Am I too moist to think the GME stock can go to $200? Possibly, bro. Possibly. But then again, I'm thinking too, like that's one of those misdirection ones too. Especially when they put out this. Let me find that in our Telegram here. I think I made a comment on it. Okay. Okay, here it is. Here it is. Watcher Guru put this out. GameStop's GME stock has outperformed Bitcoin yearly returns in a single day. Now, even if that stat is true, I put to my people in here basically that is the penultimate in clown comments, even if that stat is true. Like, I hope to God there are not people out here, because I was talking to my friend about this today. Shout out to my guy Justin. We were talking about this today. He's like, I'm gonna, basically like, put the lottery ticket in on GME. He's like, I'm not touching my Bitcoin, but I'm gonna put a little lottery ticket in. Like, I really hope that people are not looking at this and actually cashing out Bitcoin to invest in GameStop. I really hope that that's not happening. But this is what a comment like would do. GameStop GME stock has outperformed Bitcoin in yearly returns in a single day. Someone will look and see the GameStop is like $50 or $60, and oh, stocks are more regulated, supposedly, right? And they're going to go buy GameStop instead of Bitcoin. It's just, who, God. um, you know, again, like I mentioned, my guy Justin, like he has a better portfolio. He has Bitcoin. He knows what's up with cryptos. Like this is just a lottery ticket for him. Like if I wanted to go lottery ticket GameStop, like I'm sure like Danu, I know my man's he's been around, he's been listening. I know he is a skilled crypto investor. I know this is not his first rodeo. So if Danu's gonna go put some money on GameStop, he's not out over here just like emptying his Bitcoin account. But it's crazy. These are the misdirection things. And something on that note that I wanted to share with you guys. There are two things. Regardless of your religion, you can kind of look at the Bible and think of it as a holy book and appreciate some of the words on there. But I got one thing that kind of like the Bible mentions, and I got one thing that's just kind of secular, has nothing to do with the Bible, has to do with the 48 laws of power. But let's look at that right quick. I really want us to look at that, and I want you guys to consider this as well. So where is it here? Okay, so well, this is something like that's in the Bible, right? One of the holy books. Um, and it says Satan's very first tactic is to seed kind of the seeds of doubt. Okay, the very first time we see him speaking is to sow seeds of deceit, shadows of doubt. Did God actually say? And first things, see, sowing seeds of doubt. You can question if he lied or not to Eve. Excuse me, and that whole story you can question. Is a metaphor, all of this different stuff. But the point of the matter is uh, the devil or evil, all they like to do is sow those little seeds of doubt. Now, let's look at it from a secular or in a way that has nothing to do with religion, with the 48 laws of power. One of the laws, three, and three is a powerful number, guys. Powerful number. Whenever you three, think of the letter C, C plus plus. There's so many things that'll root back to the number three. You got the number six, which is just two times three. We could go all esoteric with the number three and the triangle, right? What is the triangle? 3 points. We can get real deep with the number three, right? But here we go. The point here, law three, conceal your intentions. Always conceal your intentions. And we've talked about the 48 laws of power before. And I know, shout out to my crypto UK. I know he said, I don't know how true this is. He's over in UK, but he said that they had to ban this in their jails because it can show you manipulative things in the 48 laws of power. It can show you, and you can see here too. There's something extra going on because of the colors that they have on this book. Um, Red, blue. You can go to the matrix, right? Red pill, blue pill, uh, Democrat, Republican, hot, cold, magnetism, negative, positive poles. There's so much wrapped up in the colors red and blue. But here we are with the esoteric. Let's get back into the kind of the real world. Conceal your, or not the real world. The esoteric is the real world. It's the hidden part of what people don't talk about, or what people do not mention. But back to something more conscious, I should say. I want to be clear there. Conceal your intentions. Always conceal your intentions. If you keep people off balance and in the dark, they counter your efforts. Send them down the wrong path, i.e., misdirect them. Send them down the wrong path. Send them down the wrong path. Alleged SEC coins, Forbes 20 zombie chains, right there in front of your face. Send them around the wrong path with a red herring or create a smoke screen. And by the time they realize what you're up to, it'll be too late for them to interfere, or it will be too late for them to get to invest in it because the switch will be flipped. I know how people always talk about XRP, XLM being a flip of the switch event, but I really truly do believe it's going to be a flip of the switch event. In that, like, people are not going to have time. They're like, next thing they know, just XRP is going to be like $10, and they're going to be like, okay. And then from there, it's just bananas, right? Um, but read the 48 Laws of Power if you have not read them before. You can kind of like I just did here. I Googled, and you can find some of the laws here yourself. But it's on Audible. It's on a whole bunch of different things. I had the book here actually in paper form. I also have it on Audible. And it gets kind of swarmy, or yes, you're like dirty to just use a straight non $10 word. It is kind of dirty in the things that you hear them say in the 48 Laws of Power. But again, these are things that, quote unquote, the enemy, whoever the enemy is, someone who's manipulative, someone who's trying to get over on you, someone who's trying to conceal things, right? Conceal things from you. These are tactics that they use, and you should be aware of them. You should be armed with things that you either blatantly ignore them, or like we're doing here, redirecting it. Oh, so you're actually telling me the things to invest in. Thank you very much. I will invest in these things, right? Or I will do my own research and figure out which one of these things are the best things to invest in, since you kind of laid it out here for me, right? But it says it very succinctly. Um, and I just want to read it one more time. Always conceal your true intentions. If you keep people off balance or in the dark, they can't counter your efforts. Send them down the wrong path with a red herring, or create a smoke screen. And by the time they realize what you're up to, it'd be too late for them to interfere. Okay. And in this too, right, we can kind of see, and I'm not saying not to invest in meme coins, but I think at the end of the day, what meme coins are going to be are a red herring or a wrong path. And before people realize that, it's going to be too late. Um, Now, there's some people in our community that do well with meme coins. Shout out to blockchain Teddy. I know he shares things about meme coins in our meme coin section. Uh, and people have done really well with coins. I'm not saying not to invest in them. I don't give financial advice on this channel, sharing what I'm doing with my portfolio. But in certain ways, you could see them being that red herring or that wrong path. Um, Different things that you hear in the news, like what we just read, or different people pointing big up in coins like Solana that are already at 140 something dollars, or people big upping something that's already gone way down this path, and you ignore the things like Swift, you ignore the things like you know Metapath, you ignore the things like Stronghold, you ignore the things like Velo on XLM, that Velo. Um, so here it is, like, and we could go deeper into this and look at using decoys and red herrings. We kind of got into that a little bit, but we're giving you the real. No, we're like I it's not in my character to do things like this, and some people feel like that's, I guess, I don't necessarily want to say naive, or that's not. Some people really look down on people who don't use these tactics. I just can't. I don't sleep well doing things like this. This is not who I am. But I want to point these things out to you guys, so you're not taken advantage of, so you're not misdirected, so you don't let the Forbes name misguide you on your crypto journey. let's see here. There was one clip I wanted to listen to. I wonder if I can find it really quickly. Um, let me see. Let me see if I can find this quick clip really quickly. If I can type here. Okay. I'm not gonna be able to find it. Maybe I'll find it for you guys next time we come on here, but I can't find it clearly now. Um, let me see one more time. Ooh, child, I can't take it. Jesus. Um, trying to remember what I said. Okay, there we go. All right, let me see if this will play. Can't remember if I checked the box for sharing or not. So the moment this comes up, I'm probably gonna X this out and then bring it back up for you. Hold on. Well, hold on. Okay. Did you guys hear that? I don't think you did because I don't think I clicked the button. Here, let me. Okay, I don't want to delete this, or do I? I don't know. Replace. Okay, there we go. Entire screen. Check. Okay. So this is Anton Daniels. I really like Anton Daniels' channel because he really seems like he's a really good, godly type of person. He really seems real stuff. He's a gentleman from Detroit, like myself. Um, he seems like he's very successful, and I just liked this piece of news that he gave, or this piece of wisdom that he gave. And he said, never exalt someone due to just a title. And we're going to play this fair use, by the way. But I really like this. And we're going to play it right quick here.
Listen, a therapist can't help you. You know why I think that therapy, to a larger extent, I know a great therapist. His name is Rashawn. Phenomenal therapist. He a part of the Bag Chasers. But do you know why a lot of therapists? I went on Hardly Initiated about a month or so ago, right? And we had a therapist on there, and I'm telling you that this dude was dumber than a box of rocks. His whole mental was messed up. The dude was so inside out, backwards, and stupid, but because he has a title on his name, similarly to how we ordain or we exalt people based off of the fact that their name is pastor, or CEO, or boss bitch, or PhD, doctor this, right? They got a certificate from Full Sail University. Now they're a therapist and they leading you into destruction. They're to carry.
Okay,
Listen, a
got you.
therapist can't
So,
help you.
so the point,
You know
the
why?
point
You
to
know why?
that, and really, he got in on therapy, and that wasn't the major point I want y'all to take away from that. Is more what he was saying towards the end there, like just because you have a title of doctor or lawyer or pastor or whatever, that doesn't mean that your information doesn't need to be vetted. Just because something comes from Forbes or it comes from here, there, it comes from a YouTuber with 1 million subscribers or 500K subscribers, or Kathy Wood or wherever, everything needs to be vetted because everyone's trying to run that 48 laws of power, conceal your intentions game on you, right? So you got to vet everything. And I try to give you guys information. I share my sources so you can vet me. Okay. So vet everybody. Vet Blackrue Investing. Vet, Kathy Wood. Vet them all. Okay. Because people are out here trying to run this conceal your intentions game on you, right? Um, and therapy works for some people, right? Personally, this is not, I don't work for them or anything. Personally, I had more of what worked the best for me is a thing called the Landmark Forum. And you can go ahead and look that up if you need any information on the Landmark Forum. I am not a doctor. I am not a therapist. I'm just sharing my own personal experience with you guys. Um, the Landmark Forum worked wonders for me, okay, more than therapy did, okay? So I'm not telling people to go out there and fire your therapist. If your therapist works for you, you keep rocking with your therapist, okay? But the point from a crypto investing point of view is that always vet the information. Don't just accept it because it's coming from a source that you think, don't just accept it because it's Forbes, or don't just accept it because it's. I'm not going to try to. I'm not going to try to name any other crypto influencers because I don't want to be like Blackrue doesn't like that dude. I'm gonna stop listening to him. So that's why I tried to name myself, right? So definitely like vet everyone, guys, for real talk out here. Um, let's look at the comments here. Okay, I missed up here. What's up, Blockchain Teddy? Blockchain Teddy knows about that three. Again, we can get real deep with the three. There's a reason why there's a holy trinity, right? Holy Trinity, three, the triangle offense, right? And for those who are like Bulls fans, right? That they were saying something when they were telling you about the triangle offense. It wasn't just I don't know what I just did there. I don't know what the hell just happened. Let me see. I don't know what I just did, y'all. Let me see. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Sorry for the language. It's my guy Maximus Crypto's in the house. Definitely catch me on with Max next week, and definitely check out his channel. Of course, this is a guy I trust to give you guys actual fact information and not shill to you guys. Like that's a guy you can go over to his channel and find real information that know is the truth. Um, and I listed a couple other guys. I don't know why it keeps doing this, but we're just gonna try to move forward with this. I'm just trying to. Okay, okay. Litecoin. Litecoin. I thought Charlie Lee land off with the bag. Rumor has it that Citibank will be the next general counsel for Hedera. Thank you for that, Stan. Citibank, we know that used to be where Jamie Dimon worked before he went to J.P. Morgan. Hedera, man, I got me a nice bag of Hedera, and I'm going to continue to grow that bag. Okay. And we talked about XLR. What is up, Max? Again, smash the like for Rue. I appreciate you saying that, brother. Din G, Shook, Trust, Rue, everyone. Max paying respects to everyone. Appreciate you. Blockchain Teddy in the house. What's up, Teddy Harris? 3 is a very powerful number, 100%. A lot of libraries have made the audiobook available. I made to about a law 10 and I have to rent again. Okay, got you. Got you. Yeah, definitely guys, check it out. It'll let you know, like, it'll really let you know some of the things. Like you might look at some of your people like in your life differently after reading the 48 Laws of Power. You might be like, I wonder if they read that book. All this time I thought they was yeah, you might look at a lot of people differently after reading the 48 Laws of Power, boy. Like, for real. Like, what's up, Prospector? Good morning. Good morning. I'll never forget Jamie Dimon's foot on Bitcoin while he was buying it. See, there we go. There we go. That's exactly 100%, bro. That's a great example. That's a great example. Here's a funny topic. Ripple always talks about XRP, but Stellar never talks about XLM. Uh, but they talk about USDC. And even funnier topic, than it, like everybody talks about Ripple, right? And Ripple was going through that case with Gary Gensler and all this other stuff. No one was talking about Stellar. And Stellar was doing that deal with Franklin Templeton while all that was happening. And the SEC even had to approve that deal with Franklin Templeton. No one batted an eye, right? Or talked about Stellar. So that lets you know that a lot of this is just like it's a big show. It's a big show. How can you approve something with Stellar on one end when Stellar is basically I believe Stellar is a fork of XRP at the very least if it's not a fork if I'm mistaken on that. I know a lot of the people like Jay McCaleb and all of that came from XRP to Stellar. Okay, so Jay McCaleb, what's the other guy's name that does Stronghold? He built an app for XRP, and I can't remember his name right now. Maybe Max, if he's in there, he'll let me know. Sean Bennett. Okay, and he probably said it, which is why I came to my head. But yeah, so all this time they put the focus on Ripple, but that's kind of like a misdirect. So you're not even looking at Stellar, right? So like all of us are holding XRP, and I think a lot of us are holding both, but maybe Stellar is even more of the chosen one than XRP. While everybody's thinking and holding XRP, really getting misdirected from Stellar over there chilling. Okay, so that's why I'm pretty high on Stellar and what they're doing. And shout out to Max. I think he did a show involving Stellar today. Definitely after you guys are done over here, definitely go check out Max's show. Get some good alpha over there. Um, I don't see how memes without use case survive actual regulation. 100%. Like, but like it's almost like I feel like some of these. Oh, let me not say that. But yeah, I agree. I agree with you, Shook. I agree with you. Okay, G, what's up? G in the house. Appreciate you, G. Always drops really great information on Swift. Uh, good to have you in the house, brother. So we had 59 on the Blackrue investing or on the Blackrue Telegram. Um, um, 8 on Gentleman Crypto, 8 on Blackrue Podcast, or the Blackrue YouTube, the Crypto Rue Podcast, excuse me, and 22 on the Gentleman of Crypto Twitter. Definitely, guys, come on over if you're on Twitter right now. What's up, Patrick Collier, another Detroit guy up in the house today, another member that frequents Maximus Crypto community. Definitely, guys, if you're over on X, please come over and subscribe to the YouTube as well at Blackrue, YouTube at Blackrue. We'd love to have you over here. Just wanted to hit you guys with that today. The takeaway here is let's redirect the misdirection. Now, I purposely kind of emphasize the direction on the thumbnail. I know that there's no capital, they're not capital D's, but I put that in the thumbnail on purpose, making those capital D's because direction. I wanted that to be very obvious. Um, I spelled it the correct way in the title, but in the thumbnail, I wanted to focus on direction. So when we have articles like this, just understand that okay, maybe these are like coins that you should be looking at. Um, Redirect the misdirection. Okay, maybe these are coins like Caspo, right? Definitely check out Max's channel on some Caspa coverage. Um, like Caspa, like XRP, like XLM, like Stacks, right? Maybe these are things that should be in your portfolio instead of worrying that they're zombie coins. Thank, not necessarily thank them for their misdirection, but redirect it, and say, oh, okay, like this makes me know that I'm going down the right path because you're trying to misdirect people. Okay, so maybe I should even build my Caspa bags more, or my XLM bags more, or my ICP bags more, or my XRP bags more, right? So just wanted to hit y'all with that today, along with some of this knowledge, like the 48 laws of power, because as we grow as a crypto community, we also want to grow as a just a human community. So I want to put you guys up on things like this that have given me in life and made me more aware of things that could possibly be used against me or used to misdirect me. And I like to enlighten you guys' life like that. Um, so yeah, guys, catch you guys tomorrow. We'll be back out here tomorrow, and I might not be here on Saturday. I have to. I should hopefully have something to do with my kids on the Saturday, so we might not have a show on Saturday. And yeah, so definitely we'll be out here on Wednesday. And thank you guys so much for coming. I know I haven't had a show in a while, and just want to let you guys know I appreciate you all. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one, guys. Peace.